What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rip. Hey, today we got another special video. Today we're going to be watching 50 creative wrestlers. 50 creative ways wrestlers counter moves. First time to the cross channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because your boy is almost at 5K and I won't be able to hit that 5K without you. So continue to help your boy go crazy. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we can hit 10K. But thank you to everybody that has subscribed recently. I appreciate y'all a lot, man. I really do. But look, real talk. If you don't subscribe, why? Have you not seen enough videos of me yet? To each his own. But if you keep watching my videos, you might as well just subscribe. Might as well. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
To see the craziest and funniest
Everyone was with this young man. And there's one of the reasons.
WWE counters of all time.
Went for Rolling Thunder. Power slam by Orton.
When you think of Dean Ambrose, the words clean and smooth don't exactly come to mind. However, those two adjectives are the best way to describe how Ambrose countered this DDT.
Well, that question was answered. Dean Ambrose.
Whoa!
Wrestlers who fall under the category of fast reflexes are names like Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, and even Randy Orton. However, Erwin R. Shyster should be on that list too. Watch how he dodges this clothesline.
Oh, look at that. I believe he missed.
Eddie Guerrero was so smooth and precise that's not surprising he had some really good counters. During a match with The Rock, the Great One was set up for a rock bottom.
Hey, it's hard to compare anybody to Eddie, but if you could compare anybody right now, no matter the promotion, if you could compare anybody to Eddie, who would it be? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just trying to get conversation in the chat. Who would it be if you could compare anybody to Eddie today?
But Eddie did this.
And The Rock. Look at it.
Oh, whoa!
He's got it.
Oh, if he would have
Well,
got
Eddie
him with
still
that?
didn't win the match. This next counter got him the biggest W of his career. At No Way Out in 2004, Eddie fought the WWE champion, Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
Despite Eddie's best efforts, it looked like Brock was about to finish him off with the F5. But then,
Here it comes, Cole.
Hey!
Out of the door.
arguably the worst move to ever get hit by is Rikishi's stink face.
That was just bad timing because I was about to lick my lips, and then he came on the screen. So let me do it this way. I'm gonna use some of this. That's bad timing because I was literally about to lick my lips. Bro, you couldn't pay me, bro. You had to pay me a lot for me to sit there and let that man put his junk in my face like that. And it was sometimes where he probably didn't wipe good because his stomach was hurting, and he had to hurry up and get to the ring, and he probably didn't wipe good. So sometimes it really stank.
Not many people were able to counter it, but Mr. Perfect found the perfect way to avoid having your nose
I just
go
ate too.
Rikishi's
My stomach
crack.
hurt now.
At the WrestleMania 18 pre-show, Mr. Perfect and Rikishi were on opposite teams in a six-man tag team match. Unfortunately, the Perfect One was about to get the stink face, but at the last second, he did this.
He put a napkin in his face. Ew!
Here is a classic move that a number of different wrestlers have adapted as their finisher. Roman Reigns began using the move early in his career, and a number of wrestlers fell victim to it. Seth Rollins, though, wasn't going to be one of them.
Splash. Reigns looking for another one.
Pedigree.
It's cool seeing a move get countered, but it's even cooler seeing a counter get countered. At the Vengeance pay-per-view, Carlito, Shelton Benjamin, and Johnny Nitro were in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. The Apple Man from the Caribbean was going for a suplex, only for Benjamin to counter it into a neck breaker, which was then countered into a backstabber.
Backstabber? Oh my
Unfortunately, Johnny Nitro stole the pin and the victory, but don't worry, Carlito got him back 3 years later.
Carlito's got to make an adjustment.
Oh!
And he does.
A lot of wrestlers have been able to counter John Cena's attitude adjustment. However, Dolph Ziggler's counter is arguably the best.
Looking to retain the championship.
Whoa!
What?
As a matter of fact, Ziggler knew how to get himself out of a finisher. Check out how he countered CM Punk's GTS.
Yeah, look at this. Ziggler is out cold. Went to the go. Ziggler counter.
Ziggler should have had a better career, bro. He went off to TNA now. He's off in TNA. Nick Nemeth. I can't pronounce it, alright? So chill. But look, he should have had a way better career than what he had. He's definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer. he's one of the best sellers ever. So yeah, I feel bad for him because I did a reaction a few months ago. Actually, I'll put it at the end of this of emotional speeches, and he gave a very emotional speech, and it made me have even more respect for him. I'll put it at the end of this video. It should have Eddie on the picture, so just pay attention for that.
You might not think Kurt Angle would be a master of counters, but you would be wrong. The Olympic gold medalist can literally counter any move into the ankle lock.
Oh my god.
Just watch.
Here we go! Went for the choke slam! Beautiful! Into the ankle lock! What a counter! Kurt Angle in trouble!
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
Got the ankle again! The ankle lock again! That's unbelievable! Look at this! Kurt Angle almost got kicked out of the ankle lock!
Why have I never seen this? Undertaker, bro, you are one of my favorites of all time. If you see this man giving you the ankle lock every time you try to pick him up, I wouldn't even try to pick him up no more. I'm done picking him up. I'm done. At that point, I'm just not gonna try to pick him up. I'm sorry.
Despite his size, The Undertaker knows how to counter a move too. At WrestleMania 25, Undertaker fought Shawn Michaels in a showdown between the two greatest WWE wrestlers of all time. After wrestling for 30 minutes, Michaels decided it was time to go high risk, but unfortunately for HBK, it did not pay off.
Undertaker! Here comes it coming! Michaels in midair! Pile driver!
While that was spectacular, this has to be the greatest counter Undertaker has ever done.
What in the world?
The super kick is a hard move to dodge, as Shelton Benjamin found out.
Shelton landing on his feet.
However, Perry Saturn demonstrated the proper and most effective way to counter a super kick.
Took him longer to get up than it did to get down.
Oh! I've never seen that.
Side effects of this counter include your opponent no longer being able to have kids. Rey Mysterio might be one of the shortest WWE wrestlers of all time, but his height actually led to some unique advantages.
Bro, I seen a post.
Rey Mysterio might
It's funny, but it's not funny because I'm a wrestling fan. All right, it's funny because it said, I knew wrestling was fake once Rey Mysterio beat the Great Khali. It was funny, but that's crazy.
Might be one of the shortest WWE wrestlers of all time.
Look at that.
But his height actually led to some unique advantages. Like, look at how Rey won this match.
Here's from the middle, turn back up!
Mysterio isn't a one-trick pony either. Check out how beautifully he countered this.
Here comes Ray Jr.
You got a lot of crazy
There
counters.
goes Ray Jr.
Oh my gosh!
Also, this might be the most satisfying crucifix pin ever.
Caught by Andrade! Crucifix bomb! Cover! Oh, he popped out at two!
Bret Hart is called the excellence of execution, so you knew he was going to appear in this video. At WrestleMania 8, the Hitman fought the Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper. Bret was beaten up and exhausted, and to make matters worse, Piper had just put him in a sleeper hold. The Hitman knew he had to end things fast and did this.
What a wimp! Oh, look at that move! Off the turnbuckle!
He didn't even try to
In
kick
another
out.
big match, Bret Hart fought Mr. Perfect at SummerSlam. Bret was running on empty, and well, just watch.
Nice block there, that move on the canvas. He's turning him over.
Wow.
The sharpshooter.
Now,
Wow, he
be
tapped
real
out
with me.
fast, too.
Have you ever seen a pile driver countered like this?
I told you. No.
Now, this counter was cool, but someone did unfortunately get hurt. At SummerSlam in 2008, John Cena and Batista had their very first one-on-one match with each other. There were a lot of cool moments, but the highlight of the match
Oh,
was when
this is when Cena got Batista bombed from the top rope and he broke his something in his neck.
Cena went for his signature top rope leg drop, only for Batista to reverse it into the Batista bomb.
Here. He's fired. Wait for the leg drop. And Batista countered with a powerbomb.
It looked like it hurt a lot, and that's because it did. The Batista bomb left John Cena with a herniated disc that kept him out of the ring for 3 months. Goldberg's jackhammer usually spelled
It was
defeat
only 3
for his
months? I thought it
opponent.
was longer than
Diamond
that.
Dallas Page decided to rewrite it.
He's sucking it up. Page has got the.
Hey!
The green mist is one of the dirtiest moves in all of wrestling, partially because the stuff gets all over your face.
And somebody
no one
spit in
has
your
ever
face.
been able to counter the mist. No one, except for one man. One dead man, that is. Early in The Undertaker's career, the Phenom found himself in a match against a wrestler named Quang. While the referee wasn't looking, Quang sprayed the dead man with green mist. However, Taker actually caught the mist in his mouth and sprayed it back at his opponent.
Ew.
I don't know if this is awesome or disgusting. Some things are just physically impossible to do, unless you're Brock Lesnar. At WrestleMania 30, the Beast competed in his biggest match yet against The Undertaker. The dead man hit Lesnar with a tombstone piledriver, and yet Brock kicked out. But that's not what was impressive. Undertaker then went for a second tombstone, only for Lesnar to flip around, hoist Taker on his shoulder, get him into position, and then deliver
F5.
an F5. The phrase RKO from out of nowhere is iconic because Randy Orton can literally counter any move with an RKO, whether it's a choke slam, a curb stomp,
Another curb stop.
a moonsault, even a shooting star press.
Randy is a goat, man. I don't care nobody
However, there are some even more spectacular counters Randy Orton has done, like denying Roman Reigns the Superman punch.
He recently
Or when
did
the
that
Viper
too.
countered Roman Spear. Matt Riddle would actually borrow this trick 5 years later.
Reigns, Riddle, caught him,
However, the RKO is not unstoppable. Several wrestlers have found some creative ways to avoid the deadly finisher. In fact, some wrestlers are just immune to the RKO, like Keith Lee.
Whoa, the RKO. Lee, though. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and an elbow.
Mustafa Ali had a pretty sick way of countering the RKO too.
Randy Orton spins him around. Wait a minute.
This counter, though, actually cost Randy. In late 2010, the Apex Predator had just successfully defended the WWE Championship when The Miz came out to cash in his Money in the Bank contract. Despite being hurt, it looked like Orton was going to hit the RKO, but...
RKO.
What?
Now, this might be the most beautiful counter in this video.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Sheamus's bro kick is one of the most explosive WWE finishers. However, the best use of it as a counter
my
happened
gosh.
at
Look
WrestleMania.
at that sell from Dolph Ziggler, bro. That was perfect. That looked so clean. It made Sheamus look like he kicked him so hard. He probably didn't.
Explosive WWE finishers. However, the best use of it as a counter happened at WrestleMania 37 when the Celtic Warrior fought Matt Riddle. Riddle was getting ready for a springboard when all of a sudden,
Off the second.
Oh!
throughout this video, we've seen Roman Reigns on the receiving end of some gnarly counters, but the head of the table has dished out a few of his own. On Raw in 2014, Roman was in a 6-man tag team match, and one of his opponents was Cody Rhodes. At one point, Cody attempted a disaster kick, but got a punch instead.
Now Cody Rhodes went with a disaster.
Oh my god.
AJ Styles is another wrestler who has some good counters up his sleeve. At Money in the Bank 2019, AJ and Seth Rollins fought in their first singles match against each other. On top of that, it was for Seth's Universal Championship. AJ was going to need to do something spectacular if
I
he
don't
wanted
remember
to win,
seeing AJ
and he did.
hold that title.
Styles caught by Styles. Oh, he's got it. What a Styles clash.
AJ somehow managed to top that just a few months later when he pulled out this during his match with Ricochet.
To launch himself. AJ catches it. Styles caught Ricochet.
Wow.
Clash.
However, the Phenomenal One has also been on the receiving end of some counters.
Here goes Styles. Styles looking for Styles. Spear in midair. In the meantime, back inside the ring.
A lot of RKOs.
Even Shane
RKOs.
McMahon got one over on AJ Styles.
Position. I thought about the full thing in the corner. What a great counter. What an incredible counter.
However, the hardest hitting counter AJ Styles has ever received came courtesy of Drew McIntyre.
Styles is locked onto McIntyre. Styles.
Claymore.
What a Claymore.
On an October episode of Raw, Elias and Chad Gable locked up for what everyone thought would be a forgettable match. Elias and Gable, though, had something planned that would shock everyone.
Getting his knees down, but Gable from the top.
Oh my god.
Knee.
When Grayson Waller and Edge faced off on SmackDown, it looked like Waller had dodged a bullet when he avoided a spear. However, Edge had a plan B.
We've seen this before, Cole. Waller was going finishing move.
While all these counters were amazing, this one was truly 1 in 1 million. At NXT TakeOver, Ricochet fought Adam Cole for the North American title.
Oh my!
The one and only had the advantage and was gonna capitalize only to get stopped dead in his tracks. To see that counter, watch the video.
Ah, come on, tap out, bro. How you gonna do me like that, bro?
Actually,
Oh my gosh. That's why I can't stand this man sometimes. How you gonna do us like that? How you gonna throw us for a cliffhanger, bruh? Well, if you want to see me react to that video, like he said, like this video. Let me know y'all like this kind of content, man. Continue to go crazy in the likes. Continue to go crazy in the comments. I do respond to you if you do comment. So I appreciate y'all a lot, man. Like I always say, like this video, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D-Riv, man. I'm out.